could be fun. Money with Barney now.
Yes, I think everybody had a bet ever with the way the form's gone over the last 6-7 legs. You'd have to go with Barney, and he's fired straight out of this commercial break with another big score. I mean, as I said, Hamilton has not hit enough 140s. He's hitting too many straight tons at the moment, and especially against the throw, what you've got to do, you've got to hit 280 in 6 darts, sometimes in a leg, if you're going to break your opponent. And that's if your opponent isn't going to go and throw a 12-darter himself. Hamilton's got to start looking at some 12-dart legs.
And it's the 180 column there which tells you the difference between the two players in the scoring.
100.
Check out, still impressive Hamilton, except that a long time ago he was 6 out of 9. 7 legs ago he was 6 out of 9. And that tells you that Barney has dominated every leg since. Apart from one where Hamilton had 1 dart at the double. That's right, it was the double 16, wasn't it? And he knew how important it was when he missed. He's not had a shot at a double now for 5 legs, maybe more, as he's lost 6 legs in a row. I would suggest, Rod, that Van Barneveld has slipped into 4th gear. He's yet to go into overdrive, whereas Andy Hamilton, with all due respect to him, finds it difficult to change gear, and one wonders whether he has overdrive.
32.
Well, it's an absolute good point. We know that this man has overdrive in abundance. But, you know, the scoring, Barney now leads the tons, 140s and 180s
60.
for the first time in the match. And you can see Andy Hamilton trying to G himself up, and that's what he's got to do. Because, again, he's just then at least 3 darts away from winning the leg. Now he's got to fire in. A 140's good, but a 180 really puts pressure on. He's having to switch, needs the treble 19. That's better from Hamilton, and that's what he's got to do. He's got to force Barney into missing.
Needed the treble 20 for a double, and Hamilton presented with 106. This was the one he missed earlier. He got the treble 20, he got the single 14, but he missed the double 16. That was his last dart at a double several legs ago. Now he needs the treble 18. Well, one senses that earlier in the match he might well have got the treble.
40.
The pressure's on him now, and therefore it makes it more difficult.
Well, I totally agree, and it makes it so much easier for Barneveld to step up there with 3 darts in his hand. He now takes a 10-6 lead over Hamilton. And I was going to say, John, the game for Hamilton now, when he leaves the 106, there's no question, he's got to take it out, otherwise he's going to be punished for it.
45.
Either that or he's got to score a rather better, and the 106 then becomes a 66. Which of course is, without having to say, without having to state the obvious, it's much easier. I've just stated the obvious, haven't I? Not a good dart, just awkward, in the way, but good switching down to the treble 19. Quality play, got to win this leg, you feel, got to win this leg.
Well, no question, otherwise it's another breaker throw. Especially when Barney misses a couple of darts. I mean, now Hamilton, he's got the throw and he needs to punish that last throw of Barney. Now that's absolutely perfect. Even the V of the flight is perfect. And you can see this, he'd expect that to go straight in. And you can see he was angry with himself because it's actually easier to hit than it was to miss.
Yep. But it's still very handy, Andy.
94.
And ought really to go on from here and have at least first pot at the double. Hitting it's another thing, of course. A lovely dart again. The angle of the dart in the target leaves it still vulnerable.
98.
To leave 84.
Well, he looks a long way off, Barney, but a 140 puts the pressure on. He knows Hamilton may only get a dart at the bullseye. Another one of those, That's exactly what he's done.
140.
That's what he's doing so good.
And
He's
you
putting so
require
much
84.
pressure on these checkouts of Hamilton. And now Hamilton needs to see the first dart in the treble.
Well, he wants the bull here, and that last shot of Barney
59.
has forced him to have to go
Raymond,
for
you
the
require
bull.
107.
Now Barney 107. This will be grand larceny in the extreme. Should he take it? Because he was never in that leg until he hit the 140. Hamilton misses 84 and Barney takes out 107.
18th leg, Raymond,
247 points in 6 darts, just like that. And he seemed a million miles away from a shot like that in the
100.
opening 3 legs. But now a different man.
Well, it's a totally different Barney. Even a month ago, Barney would have given that leg up. And he must never give the leg up, as proven. You say 247, we called it 6 darts from a number. Gives you some idea of what it needs to do. And of course, Hamilton, it forced him into going to the bullseye, which is always probably 2 in 5 you're going to hit. And Barney
60.
takes out the shot where in the first session, like you say, it would have been the other way round. Hamilton would have taken out the big shot and forced Barney into the miss.
Yes, if Barney's penultimate visit in that leg had only been a ton instead of 140, Hamilton might have looked and thought, I'll set it up rather than go for the bull. 140 again. Well, happy days. You love your beer in Wolverhampton. Why not?
$190. Well, we're in the same position again. Now Hamilton's on a 3-dart checkout. Barney going to put the pressure on. The 140 again will give him 2 darts at the double. He goes for the 25, 96. Although he's missed, but he's still forcing Hamilton to take this shot out. And as we said, if Andy's going to get back in this game, these are a must, because he's going to know that Barneveld will probably have a dart at the double from 105.
Well, he's just taken out 107, yeah. 105 is no easier, even 98. Though it's 2 points lower. It's effectively the same shot, but slightly different target. And the treble 21st. Now treble 15 for tops. Very close, on the wire. Is Hamilton going to win his first leg since the 9th? This now being
39.
The 18th.
And he requires 16.
Double 8. Double 4. Got it earlier in the match. Got it easily earlier in the match. Now it's a different kettle of fish. Same double 4, 66. Different Andy Hamilton. Different score on the board, and it could be different again. Double 18 for Barney. Smooth as any pint of ale in any jug in Wolverhampton. Barney, brilliant. At the moment, you cannot afford to give him half a chance, and that's what Hamilton's been doing, Rod.
Well, that's his 3rd maximum of the match. He would have expected more, no question. But you're right, John. He has not forced the issue on Barney. He's let Barney get into his rhythm now, and the confidence in the man, and that's why he's taken out these shots. I mean, that was as easy could be, that 66. And Hamilton now really finding himself. I mean, Barney only needing 4 more legs. It's going to be... Well, we've seen Hamilton do it against Whitlock in the World Match Play a few years ago, but I think this man's a different kettle of fish on this stage this week.
Oh, yes. Well, Barney means business, and with an army like the one he has behind him, difficult to cut down to size.
77.
Still averaging 97.7 Hamilton. So hasn't done a lot wrong other than been unable to go with Barney's surge, and there's another example with his 8th 180.
And again, the pressure that Barneveld is putting on Andy Hamilton is immense. You know, Hamilton again finding he's got to take out the shot. Now, a big deep breath. Needs to see this go in the centre of the double 16. This time it does, and that's what it means to Andy Hamilton. I mean, realistically, if he'd have won the leg before, 11-8, he's back in the game.
Yeah, that's his first double since the 9th leg when he hit a 12-dart finish. The only leg he's won since the 7th, when he went 5-2 up. And deservedly 5-2 up in the early stages of this contest. But this man has shown the qualities that has taken him to 4 BDO world titles and a PDC world title and many other world event titles as well, with another 180, his 9th.
Well, there we have it. 9-3 on the 180s, and the 140s is leading as well. That's the difference in the scoreline of 12-7. I mean, Barneveld, even Barneveld of 6 months ago, John, I would have said that Hamilton still has got a chance to win. But I think what I've seen of the Barneveld, especially last night and this afternoon, I really can't see Andy coming back from this.
Yeah, he averaged 104, was it? Nearly 105 against Wesley Harms in the second round, the first knockout stage.
77. Raymond, you require 160.
Averaged 100 against Christian Kist in that 16-10 victory yesterday. Now tops for Barney for a 116. And smooth again, I keep using that expression, but that's what Barney is now. And moving smoothly, one feels, inexorably towards the final of the William Hill Grand Slam. What can Hamilton do? He's trailing 13-7.